favorite type of hoarder. I got kids to feed, I got enemies, I got God's gift, so they envy me. Got some friends out in Memphis like I'm Aubrey. Got some friends fought for orange like some autumn leaves. Yeah, 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 yeah. I skirt, I vanish, I slide out landish, B12 engines, all black like Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. I skirt, I vanish, I slide out landish, B12 engines, all black like Batman. 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 Like I work in finance. God bless, no, this not by chance. Don't dab me, you're not my man. Don't at me, you're not my man. Mama said don't buy it if you cannot buy it twice. I cop by the tools and I don't pump fake with the price. Always on the grind, I put in work with all my might. I know that he got me, not by sight. Yeah, 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 yeah. I skirt, I vanish, I slide out landish, B12 engines, all black like Batman. Fit 4 days, that's for sure though. Grinding from the grip, no shame, take a photo. Time to take a trip, we head north to the border. Say you feeling up, I'm my favorite type of hoarder. I got kids to feed, I got enemies, I got God's gift, so they envy me. Got some friends out in Memphis like I'm Aubrey. Got some friends fought for orange like some autumn leaves. Yeah, 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 yeah. I skirt, I vanish, I slide out landish, B12 engines, all black like Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. I skirt, I vanish, I slide out landish, B12 engines, all black like Batman. 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 Like I work in finance. God bless, no, this not by chance. Don't dab me, you're not my man. Don't at me, you're not my man. Mama said don't buy it if you cannot buy it twice.
Welcome, everybody. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show. Let's see if we can jump back in the saddle and get back to business a little bit. One show before next week's show. We got the NFL Spectacular coming up next week. That's going to be a fun show. I'm looking forward to it. Back in the building, producer James, the co-host with the most, Wes Washington in the building. Hey, well, he's not in the building, but figuratively in the building. How you doing, Wes? How you feeling? Back in it.
What up, bro?
I'm good,
What's
man.
up, man.
Producer James, fresh off the birthday celebration yesterday. Happy 33rd birthday.
Thank you.
What?
That's it?
Yeah, man. 33 trips around the sun. How is it? How's life now?
Feels the same.
It does? It feels the same that you felt like when you were in your mid-20s?
No.
Yeah.
Feels the same as 32.
Yeah, it feels the same as 32.
But if I go back like 5 years ago, yeah, I can.
And just wait in 2 years, you're gonna be like, man, where did the time go? That's what's gonna feel like. 32, you're still 33, you're still, you're kind of, still youngish.
Still figuring things out.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. Jeez, I mean, with your background, I sure hope you've figured it out. Because God help you if you haven't. Guys, we're just gonna have a fun show today. We're just gonna talk about random things. Probably talk about the NBA playoffs, the USFL. Kind of different. Well, I really want to get y'all's take about it, and of course, I'll give mine. Of course, we got the draft coming up. Lots of mock drafts out there. We'll talk about some high-end products. I think there's going to be a few busts that may go early, but we'll see how that goes. But before we get into it, special happy birthday to James. I wish they could see what we got you from the show.
Oh, man. I had a long day.
You're going to take a video? I know, bro. I get it.
I was going to take a picture and that way I can display it.
Kind of display a little bit. Yeah. Maybe next time we can do a little cut and edit. But, Wes, did you get to see on the Dark Side of the Mic Shots for Dollars show? Were you able to see what we got him?
Oh, no, man. I missed it, dude. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Tell the people what you got.
Yeah.
It's a framed picture with Aaron Rodgers, Clay Matthews, Greg Jennings, unfortunately. I don't really care for that guy no more, dude.
Why? Because he's talking shit about Aaron?
Well, that's not even the thing. Like, I mean, he said, so we'll get into that. But so anyway, it's a picture of all these guys, and it's got a little piece of the football from the Super Bowl.
From the Super Bowl 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a bunch of just highlight photos of Green Bay Packers from 2010 when they won the Super Bowl down in Jerry's World at Dallas before it was AT&T Stadium. But I thought Wes would get a kick out of that. What do you think about that, Wes?
He probably splooged in his pants when he saw it, didn't he?
I think he said it. I think he did say, like, I think I might cry whenever he kind of opened up the package. The crazy thing was we were gonna give it to him on this show, but we said no, let's just do it on his show so that they could kind of get the glory. I'm sure, and I kind of counseled with your co-host before we went on board with it. So as to be, permission was granted. I figured you were going to need it. God. I don't know, man. Just, cover all my bases. Try to be respectful. It's not my show.
Mingo in the chat.
Shout out. What up, Mingo?
Thanks for the happy birthday wish.
Is he still on the Indianapolis Colts? Mingo, let us know in the chat if you're still on the Colts. I mean, they did get Matt Ryan. Jonathan Taylor's a beast. Defense is Super Bowl caliber.
He's a...
What's up with the Colts just being on everybody's trash? They just pick up, hey, this guy sucked here. He's going to be good, here now. It doesn't make any sense.
I think if he can just manage the game, I think he'd do really well in Indianapolis just because he doesn't have to lose the game. He doesn't have to carry everything. In Atlanta, their running back was Cordell Patterson. I mean, come on, dude. That's not going to be sufficient. And he has a great offensive line, very strong in the run game. And the defense, I think, will do everything they can to get him extra possessions with turnovers. Oh, yeah. But Matty Ice is not what he was whenever he played against, New England and lost that huge lead. Or maybe I should probably say Kyle Shanahan lost that huge lead.
That was hilarious.
Do y'all remember that Super Bowl?
Yeah, I remember it. I was saying it was a funny Super Bowl because you just saw all this Atlanta celebrities. I think it was Bow Wow. And he's like, it's over.
Wait. Is he really a celebrity? I mean, if I could hear you say Andre 3000, Big Boy.
I think he was at the time.
I mean, no, he wasn't. He was on he was on 106 in Park.
He was in Lottery Ticket.
He was in, bro. Yeah. Come on, he was in 106 in Park. That was his biggest role at the time.
Like Mike, bro. Like Mike,
dude.
Like Mike, come on, dude.
That Like Mike is 2000, early 2000s, not in the 2010s. I'm just saying that.
I didn't say he was hot in the streets now, but I'm saying.
But that's the first guy you think of as an Atlanta celebrity, Ludacris. I mean, there's so many more guys you could have picked.
But he was the one that I remember, and they were looking at. Showing people going, it's over. He was one of the ones I remember.
It's just because you like picking on short people, right? You like picking on short people. That's why you said Bow Wow.
Man, you just twisted all kinds of shit up today, ain't you? You just ain't done it in a while. So
I haven't done it in a while. I mean, that's just what we got to get into here. We got to make the people laugh one way or another.
He's like a little Boy Scout there trying to, got his stick in the twig and all that.
I actually am a Boy Scout. Once I'm an Eagle Scout. Once an Eagle Scout, always an Eagle Scout. I'm always prepared. I'm just saying. No, it's facts. It's true. You can look it up. I mean, you don't have to, but you can believe me or not.
Where can I find that kind of information?
Actually, you can look at it the Austin headquarters. There's actually like a plaque with my name, and it doesn't make any sense, but you can look it up if you want.
I'm gonna go on the hunt for that.
Go ahead. What's up?
Half of Paul's backpack was probably sandwiches.
Oh no, dude, it was all full. I had an extra backpack just for food, like no doubt about it. No doubt. You better hang that bad boy in the tree, and you better make sure the bears and the animals don't get to it.
Whoa, you sleeping in the woods with bears? Nah, I'm good. I don't need all that.
Bro, I've slept in like not negative, but like under 20-degree weather before.
Nope.
With no tent.
No thank you.
Yeah.
No thank you.
Because you ain't a man. That's why.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you can say what you want, bro. You say what you want. I ain't sleeping in no cold. I ain't sleeping out with no bears. Why, man? I don't understand it.
So you remember last year when there was a freeze and everything froze, and y'all were stuck and beholden to refrigerator or electricity. Like I'm out here, like I can start a fire when I need to. I can burn what I need to. I have wood available to burn. I have extra gear if I need to, survival gear. Yeah.
Hey, we had a propane grill, so
propane grill. Hey, see, you ready? You ready for the cookout just like everybody else?
Hey, we made breakfast tacos on it. They were good too.
You would make breakfast taco. You're like the breakfast taco aficionado.
Dude, they were money.
Okay, were you flour or corn that morning, or those few days?
Oh, you can't really be picky at that time. All I had was flour.
All right.
Homemade.
And plus, breakfast tacos. I usually only do flour for breakfast tacos. Now you get in like the cornitas and barbacoa and stuff like that. Then I usually do corn.
What about lengua? Do you like lengua tacos?
I have not had lengua, but I ain't scared to try it.
All right. look at James's face.
No lengua.
Do we have the three? Do we have the 3 cam set?
Yeah, it's on there.
No lengua for you.
No lengua for me.
What's the cutoff for the cow? Menudo? Do you do menudo?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you do lengua?
I don't know. It's just I haven't tried it, but
what is lengua?
Really
That's the tongue.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I probably don't put a lot worse tongue in my mouth. So.
Yeah, by the photos you're not posting on Facebook, I believe you.
I tried. I didn't try it intentionally, but we went on a trip and I ordered some menudo and they put pig's feet in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. I was like, I guess I'll try it. No.
Nah, I'm not a pig. The only reason it's too gelatinous. It's like too greasy. But like if it's deboned, I'm with it. I'll eat the deboned pig feet, but not the regular one.
My father was actually he was really good at cooking chitlins, but I can't eat them, man. I can't do no chitlins. Ugh.
What's the difference between that and menudo? Nothing.
Mexican people probably cook menudo. Black people cook chitlins.
All right, that's probably fair. It's a good way to say it.
Wes wants some of them chitlins. Wes love pig feet.
Okay, if you say so.
Nah, he trying to make that Friday joke.
Was it Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Every time I'm in the kitchen, Paul in the kitchen.
hey, R.I.P. to Mr. Washington. Is that what his name? John Washington? Pops?
Who? Pops? Nah, it was. Man, you gotta make me lie. I can't. It wasn't.
Yeah. If y'all know who it is in the comments, let us know. It's. I'm probably missing it.
It's right there on.
Let the people in the comments let us know. They're watching. I hope they're watching. They're probably not though. Wes, your Mavericks pulled out a victory last night, man. I watched the whole end of the game. I was kind of surprised. Is Luka going to be back for Game 3?
They're saying they're optimistic.
What does that even mean?
They're hoping. Of course, you're hoping. I mean, yeah, you want Luka back, but I think it was a pretty impressive win considering they didn't have Luka. And Maxi Kleber had a huge game, dude. That was really the difference. I think if he doesn't have a game, I think the Jazz might still pull it out. But he had a huge game, man. He knocked down some threes, and that's kind of what if the Mavericks they get that dude to do stuff like that. I'm not saying he's got to hit that many threes, but if he can hit them consistently, he's been 19% since the All-Star break behind three.
Hey, look at this nerd.
He gets the most wide open threes in anybody in the league.
Yeah, because look at him. He looks like he can't shoot.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he still takes them. He's shooting 19%, but if he starts shooting a better percentage, dude, it's gonna make the team so much better.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they got a lot of talent sitting on the bench cheering. With
like
Luka
Luka
being
Doncic.
out, Tim Hardaway still out. But hey, that was a great win. Just because you don't want to go back to Utah 0-2,
right?
And maybe still not have Luka. So, but yeah, man, it was a great game. Playoff basketball, man, something different about it. I guess because things count for more now. So
I can totally see that, James.
High stakes. Boston and Brooklyn.
I haven't been able to see any of it.
They had a nail biter the other day.
Yo, I like the way Kyrie. I like the way Kyrie ended had his press conference. He just didn't give a rip.
They give him so much shit, dude.
But surprised. Who cares that he showed up. Jason Tatum made an all-world layup at the end of the game. KD didn't show, right? From the highlights, KD wasn't there. He was physically there, but not in the game. And I think Kyrie just said, basically, he's took the line from Rocky 3 and told Rocky, Mike Tyson, not Mike Tyson, but Mr. T told Rocky, come on, boy, I got a lot of more for you. That's what I heard after that, basically in that post-game interview with Kyrie. Like, he may just open it up. When's the next time they play, tonight or tomorrow?
Ooh, it's got to be tomorrow, because if it was tonight, they would have already played. It's because it'd be on the East Coast, so
right,
yeah,
be an early game.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be an early game.
Who do you like? Who do you think is going to come out of that series? Will it go 7? Celtics.
I think it's going to go 7. All the experts are picking Boston. They say it's not even close. But man,
Stephen A. likes the Nets in 7.
Yeah, it's hard for me to go against Durant when he's got somebody to help him. And right now, he's got to start helping Kyrie.
They play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow. What time?
6 o'clock.
6 Eastern, Central.
Tomorrow, April 20th. Do what?
April 20th. You weirdos.
It's tomorrow's date.
But what time is what time tomorrow? Like Central or Eastern? 6 o'clock.
That'll be
Central.
Yeah, our time.
Okay. Yeah, usually ESPN's pretty good about putting the right time for whoever's in that time zone.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to mean about tomorrow's date?
Yeah, what about tomorrow's date?
I was just reading out the date.
Oh, you're just saying it was April 20th?
Yeah.
2022?
I think it's Hitler's birthday.
Don't say that.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
we are not talking about that man on this show.
Hey, it's a fact.
My bad.
It's a fact.
Why are you the way you are, Wes? Why? Why are you the way you are?
What?
Why?
I didn't know he was a historian.
I didn't know he was a historian either.
But I'm just saying, am I wrong?
No, I don't know. I don't keep up with the most tyrannical individual in our in most recent era. No, I don't keep up with his vitals. I'm sorry.
He was quite a painter, dude.
Oh, okay. All right. Moving on to the next game. God, that man.
I tell you, I can't help it that I know some things.
Yeah, you're smart, dude. I know. You busting out with the statistics early. Busting out the statistics. Now you're a world-class historian now. What else do we know about Wes?
Whoa. I wanted to ask James, though, real quick to get off subject.
Yeah.
James, what did you get to eat last night at the restaurant?
Oh, tell this guy.
I got the teriyaki chicken and shrimp.
Well, where did you go?
Kobe Steakhouse.
You went to a Kobe Steakhouse and you got teriyaki chicken.
Don't make no sense, right?
How does that not make sense?
You go for the beef.
Okay.
It's a steak house.
Hey,
Kobe.
That's what I was. I didn't want to go and get some shit. I mean, my girl did get the steak, and then they threw extra on my plate, So I got shrimp, I got steak, I got the chicken. They loaded my shit up.
And at the counter they were just like extra steak.
But I did try the steak. But I mean, that's what I like from over there. Man.
Oh man, so Kobe steak. That's the one where they do the little stuff in front of you and all that.
Like a hibachi, right?
Yeah, exactly what it is.
Oh, okay,
it was good.
I know that.
A couple of Dos Equis.
I know, man. I saw you posted up by the bar. There was no one there or what? It looked like it was empty.
Not right there at that bar area. That's like where they have you wait for your party and all that.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Did you tell them snips?
Did he do any tricks?
Yeah.
They did some flaring.
Yeah, he does. They throw the egg up and make it spin, have it on there, and do the thing.
Did he like toss the shrimp in your mouth when you had your mouth open? Show us how you did it.
Nah, that's good. You had to have been there.
I don't think so. I would never let that happen.
You seen that Will Smith meme where he's like,
where he slapped Chris Rock? Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, no, he's there after, and he has his mouth open. I guess they like froze the frame when he's like, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." And he has his mouth open.
They made him. They just destroyed him.
Yeah, they plastered him everywhere.
Destroyed.
Well, they didn't destroy him worse than Jada destroyed him. She castrated him on live TV.
How?
On that red tabletop.
Well, that's not live TV.
Oh,
but I get what
yeah.
you're saying.
I mean,
It's even worse.
What are they?
It's out
What
there for everyone
are
to
they
see.
call? What are they calling it? Entanglements,
Yeah.
aka adultery. Yeah. I'm just saying. That's what it is. Entanglements. Yeah. Hey, man. I guess so. That's the way you want to live your life. Wes, you quiet on that subject. Why you quiet on that one?
Because obviously I don't have any experience in anything like this.
Neither do I.
So I wouldn't know what to say because I don't understand why Will Smith's even putting up with it. I mean, why does
Jada Pinkett got everybody looking like with bald heads now? Like especially her family.
I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I thought Will Smith overreacted because I mean, that's what comedians do. They make jokes. It's a freaking joke. That's Chris Rock's job. And for him to be that sensitive, man, come on.
And man, he told him to keep his wife's name out of his mouth.
But from what I understand, dude, like other people mention their name.
Yeah.
And then the one of the hosts, they mention their name. You know, so like, I mean, it's got to be something else. So like, I mean, unless it was fake, I think it was kind of fake though too, man.
I don't know.
Why you gonna slap him? Why you gonna slap him?
That's old news. We got any new news?
Right.
I mean, it is kind of old. I mean, we've been gone for a while, but that's
what about your boy for the Cowboys, dude? Like, what's going on with that bullshit, Joseph?
Kelvin Joseph.
Like, yeah.
All I heard is he's just been interviewed for a potential homicide. He's a subject. He's a person of interest. I don't know the details.
You heard? No, he was in the car.
I don't know the details. If you know the details, fill us in.
No, he was in the car. So he got into a fight with these people at some club or something like that. I don't know what it was. I guess with the dudes or whatever. They left. The dude was, I guess they were still mad and they left. And as they were driving by, somebody in his party or in his car, that I believe he owns, pulled out a gun, shot the dude, and killed him.
So
he didn't say anything. He denied it to the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
It had nothing to do with it. And then eventually it came out that he was in the car and knows who shot him.
So we got Aaron Hernandez on our hands, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Potential alleged Aaron Hernandez?
Well, no, they're saying that he didn't do it. So it's more like a Ray Lewis.
Did you ditch the suit?
You watch your damn mouth when you talk about Ray Lewis.
Dude,
that's all I gotta say.
I'm sorry, dude.
You watch your mouth.
First of all, am I wrong?
I didn't say you were. I just said to watch your mouth.
He wants to be out here acting like he's this and that, bro.
Ray Lewis had his freedoms taken and had due process held against him in the court of law. And through due process, he was not found guilty.
That's fine. I can still have my own opinion.
That's great. And you're entitled to it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say you couldn't say anything. I just said, watch. I said watch. I didn't say don't say nothing. I just said watch it.
You sound like Will Smith taking up for
Okay,
Jada.
All right, Jada. You over here talking about. Next thing I know, you're going to come out with a skin fade coming back to the PRS show. That's all I know. That's just the way it sounds in my ears.
Ray Lewis garbage.
Dude, how dare you? Wow. Hurtful.
Man,
with that other dude from the Cowboys, typical Cowboys player, man, over there up to no good, during the
we don't want to talk about the Green Bay Packer tight end who was molesting 17-year-olds, do we?
When was that?
Okay, when we go to a break, I'll bring it up. I'll get his name.
I know, but I'm saying, like, when was that?
This was in the late 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
When you were becoming a new fan.
A new fan.
Well, you said you got them whenever they won the first Super Bowls when you started.
96.
That's right, late 90s.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't really argue with too much what James was saying. I mean, they took a chance on this dude. From what I understand, and there was some suspect of how the kid acted, and they took a chance on him.
Where did he play college at? UConn?
LSU.
LSU? Really? Oh, okay.
Wasn't it LSU? I think it's LSU, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see if we can find out.
But I thought it was LSU. I know it was SEC. So I think it's LSU or Alabama.
Whenever I start paying James, he'll be able to like do that research on the spot. Until I start paying him, he can't do it yet.
There you go. There you go. But the corner you were talking about.
My phone's not working.
The player you were talking about was a corner, and you're talking about Darren Sharper.
No.
That's not who you're talking about?
No, it's a tight end. His number was like 89. It was like Shambro or something like that.
Yeah.
Dan Sharper. What Dan Sharper? He did something. Did he get busted with hookers? And
he's a rapist.
That's Paul Pierce, bro.
No. I'm talking about there was a player. There was a player on the NFL team that got busted with hookers while at the Super Bowl, which is kind of messed up because they fly in extra hookers when the Super Bowl is in town.
How do you know that?
Antonio Brown? Is that who you're talking about?
Thank you. I like to hunt for my meat. I like to hunt for it.
Well, okay. I'm just saying I know these people. I'm not saying I'm buying. I know lots of people.
I believe you do. As was your former nickname on 6th Street. I believe you.
Whoa, why you gotta bring up?
I didn't say the name. I just said what it was. For the people who've seen the show before, or if they know you long enough to know what your name was back in them days when you was running them streets, then they'll remember. Chimura. That's the tight end's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alvin?
I don't know. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter his first name is. But here's the other thing too. Speaking of Alvin, where's Alvin Kamara right now? Where's Alvin Kamara in his assault case? It ain't nowhere to be seen. Nobody's talking about that.
Hey, he got the good lawyers, man. I guess
so. You know who's got them good lawyers? Deshaun Watson.
I mean, there's some people that do shit and like you never hear about it again. Like whatever happened to Marvin Harrison with the car wash thing,
totally went away.
I just like it came up one day, and then like
never, and that was like some organized crime, allegedly some organized crime kind of stuff.
So somebody got taken out, somebody got paid off, and they just, I mean, it just went
exactly. It just totally went away, nowhere to be found.
That's tough to do now.
I mean, kind of. If you don't have a paper trail, it is. I think it's a lot easier to do if you don't have a paper trail.
Well, I'm just saying with cameras and all that kind of stuff, though. I mean, it's just cameras everywhere.
But
that's why this Joseph guy got busted is because they're seeing him on camera with the people that fighting and all that kind of stuff. So
I just
knew that he got to fight with him.
I just don't get it. How are you like fighting with dudes, and you're like an NFL like player? Like, why would you want to fight with dudes? Why wouldn't you have enough dudes? Like, look, y'all go. Dude, who was it that said it? I don't remember what celebrity it was, but they were like, you got a fall guy. Someone on your
Chris Carter.
So Chris Carter, right? Chris Carter. There you go. Someone on your team is a fall guy. Everybody else gets out of dodge.
Might be who's taking the fall for this right now. So
possibly,
you never know. He could have been the shooter, but he could have been like, all right, hey.
This is all alleged. Right, we don't know.
I take care of your family. I take care of everything. I take care of you while you're in there.
Right.
Put you a little something away.
Put you some money on the books.
Yeah.
Get your canteen when you're ready. What you shaking your head for, James?
That's just crazy, man. It's like, why? You know what I mean?
That's the cost. I mean, I would say that's the cost of doing business. If you want to be in those streets and you want to act tough and buck, and then stuff goes down and something happens, it kind of makes sense. You gotta have someone to pay the bill.
I understand that if you're gonna be doing all that.
But why would you want? But here's again, how old is Kelvin Joseph? Probably in his mid-20s, right? Dude's a freak athlete. Probably high testosterone kind of guy. Probably has a big ego, playing, one of the toughest sports, toughest position in the world.
A little bit of CT.
You got to have a little bit of edge. Possibly. You don't know what's going on upstairs. But enough to know it's like, come on, guy. Like, I'm not saying you should. I'm not condoning what happened. I'm not condoning what Chris Carter said, but if you want to be in those streets, you got to have a plan.
Yeah, I mean, what's up with these dudes? Young dudes are kind of crazy. You got the guy for the Raiders who got cut. He was putting bullets on. They put names on bullets and things like that. What was that guy's name?
I don't know, but if there's some dudes putting names on bullets, we need to get some like mental health professionals in some kind of positions to help these guys out.
Right. I mean, that's what they talk about because a lot of these guys are getting head injuries, and then
they're not report. They're either like not reporting it or people are covering it up.
Yeah, but no, it was a guy. I think he might have went. Did he go to? I think he got cut. It was not too long after the receiver got in a wreck. But he got in trouble with like some gun charges or something with the Raiders, and then he ended up getting cut.
Alden, you're not talking about Alden Smith, are you?
No. This is this year. He was with the Raiders. He was I want to say he was the number 1 pick, but he was up there. But yeah, like you said, he was just doing some weird stuff like on social media.
Damon Arnett. You're talking about Damon Arnett.
Yeah, that guy.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And then who was the other player? Ragland? That receiver Ragland who got the what's his name? Let me see.
On today's show, name that felon.
Yeah, Reggie Ragland. That's who it was, Reggie Ragland. Put James back on payroll and do the.
You've had some weird stuff happening in the NFL with some of these dudes and their egos. I mean,
but that's kind of like how the Raiders do things, though. They just get like the super freaky athletes, but they're like their mental stuff. They're just like, it don't matter. And then this stuff comes out, and you're like, well, why did they know? Did they not know? It's like, yeah, damn well they knew. They just didn't say anything. That's why everybody else probably passed.
That's what they say about the Cowboys. That's why they said the first person that and what's his name? Antonio Brown was going to go to Antonio Brown was going to go to the Cowboys because Jerry likes him a little crazy.
Well, Jerry's crazy himself. Does he still have that lawsuit out there?
I mean, as far as I know, I mean, and I don't know if it's a lawsuit as much as it's some kind of deal where she can now say that she's Jerry's kid or something like that.
Do you think she just wants the name, or does she want to be like a part of the family? Like she wants to be at Christmas dinner?
I mean, if I was her, I would just want the name, and I want to be in the will, and I want some of the money. Yeah, I got to make no decisions. Just give me, open the cash tap.
She just wants a cut.
It's enough to go. Yeah, it's enough to go around.
No, there's not.
Yeah. What? You saying Jerry ain't got enough money to go around?
Man, if I was Stephen Jones, if I was Stephen Jones's son, his 2 sons and his daughter, I'd be like, fuck her. Who's she?
Jerry got enough for them too, man.
Nah, bro.
You don't know how much money Jerry got. Man.
No, I do understand, but what I'm saying is that I'm putting myself in the siblings role. Like if that was what's the word I'm looking for? If that's a half sister of theirs, and she was never around, she never tried to come, even when she was younger. And I'm pretty sure that deal Jerry set up was that she can't come around. Then why does she want to come around now? If I was her, I get it. There's a money play. But at the same time, it's like...
She wasn't cut into the money, though. The money was for her mom.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
I think they said her mom is sick. So once her mom is gone, she's cut off from the money. So she wants to be like, hey, once my mom dies, I still want the money.
So right here it says, and this is from Yahoo Sports. But according to ESPN, Jones has paid nearly $3 million to Alexandra Davis, a 25-year-old congressional aide, and her mother, Cynthia Spencer Davis, who reportedly claims to have met Jones in '95 when she was working as a ticket counter agent for American Airlines. And then Don Jack, the Arkansas lawyer who made the payments, reportedly told ESPN he delivered them on Jones's behalf. He started with a $375,000 sum, followed by monthly child support payments and the coverage of other expenses, such as Davis's full SMU tuition, a $70,000 Range Rover on her 16th birthday, $33,000 for her Sweet 16 party, $24,000 for a trip abroad after her college graduation, and $25,000 for a mother-daughter Christmas trip to Paris.
So what the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, she getting used to that good life. And then, like I said, I think the mom is sick, and then I think it was what's saying is that she's gonna all that is cut off once she dies.
Why didn't she invest? Why didn't she invest the $20,000 trip abroad, the $30,000? What was it? The $30,000 what?
You don't think like that when it's just flowing in.
Sweet 16 party.
$30,000 for Sweet 16. Why wasn't that put into a trust so that it could build money for her whenever she was like of age and it could compound over time? Why didn't that's her fault. That's the mom's fault.
That's something Jerry said.
Jerry knew this was going to happen. He's like, I'm gonna pay all this money up front. Why do you need a $70,000 Range Rover at 16? What's wrong with a $20,000 SUV at 16? 50,000. That's $120
SUV at 16.
Well, when you're Jerry's daughter, you get a $70,000 Range Rover when you're 16.
On. Yeah, okay. The point is that that's $130,000 they could have put into a trust and have that grow over time. Give me a break.
This is pretty funny right here. It says, Jones has not acknowledged that Davis's biological daughter. Asked why he used the term child support in his statement, Jack said, which is his attorney, I use the term child support because that's what the agreement calls it. Asked if the child support payments indicate that Jones is Davis's father, Jack paused for 5 seconds before saying, I'm not going to answer that one. My statement speaks for itself.
So over how many years did he pay $3 million? 18?
Seems like it, yeah.
Okay, so he paid $3 million for. Is that $3 million included the Range Rover, the tuition? Mm-hmm. Okay,
and then payments for child support is how it was labeled.
Right. So
man, that little money gone, man.
Oh, it's been spent for sure. It's gone. The point is that how much money did you need to live? And child support is income intended for the child.
Was in quotes.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I mean, why would you label? It's like if I wrote you a check and I put child support on it, why would I do that unless you're not my son?
To claim it, because Jerry can claim it as an expense.
Yeah.
Dude, Jerry could give her $1 million a year. It should be fine.
But is that the play? Is that what she's trying to play for right now? To settle out of court $1 million a year so she can live her life the way she wants?
I mean, obviously, she used to a good life, man. She can't go from a $70,000 Range Rover to a Hyundai
Accord
Elite or something like that. Man.
Well, maybe this is Jerry finally doing something parentally correct and saying, "Hey, it's time for you to make it on your own."
Well, I mean, he can have some agreements in the $1 million. What he's got to do. Maybe just give her a job. She could give her a job at the stadium.
You think Jerry wants her? You think Jerry wants her closer to the family?
Yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't want nobody.
I don't think he wants. He wants her to disappear.
The stadium's big enough. He could put her across the way or something.
No, I don't think so.
She ain't got to be in the suite with everybody. Put her down below.
That's not enough though.
Where you can't see anybody.
If you're Jerry's daughter and he's like, yeah, you come to the game, but I want you sitting over there, and then you look over and he's over there, kissing his son on the lips, like you're gonna feel left out.
That happened. That happened. There's proof of that.
Oh,
I don't understand that, but okay.
Yeah.
No, man, I know everybody gonna get mad, but man, it's kind of a white people thing, man. Because you saw Tom kissing his little kids, man. That was some creepy shit. Man. Like, why is Tom kissing his kids like that, man? I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Why
man.
y'all bringing
I
up
don't know.
dads kissing their sons? That's all I got.
We just can't. We can't.
We're talking about
there,
Jerry
man.
Jones.
You don't kiss little boys on the lip, man. Nah, bro. Nah.
Maybe like after 5, you stop. 4, 3, definitely 2. Like we're stopping. Like, they're done. I don't know. Kind of different.
I give you a hug, brother, but nah, man. You can't be kissing dudes on the lips, man. I mean, hey, if that's the way you do it, that's like
maybe it's a culture thing. Maybe it's a culture. I don't know.
Or something like that. It's cool, but man, the way I grew up now, man, you don't kiss another dude on the lips unless you got feelings for that dude that are different than.
Is there something you want to tell us, Wes?
I'm just saying, hey, if that's what you want to do with other men, that's what you want to do with men.
Look at backpedaling.
But like with your son, I just don't think it's. I don't think it's right.
Yeah, you backpedaling as fast as Deion Sanders.
Right? Hey, I mean, you got nothing.
Look, just because you're in Facebook jail doesn't mean you got to put us in Facebook jail. We're not even on Facebook.
All right. That's what I was about to say. Something. I was like, nah, it's probably going down another long road and everybody get mad at me.
We get an email from YouTube. Blah, 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 terms and conditions.
I have nothing against.
We are not against rappers. We are not against rap music, but we are against those thugs.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Oh,
who said it?
I don't know. I just thought you knew.
It's a Bone
yeah,
song.
I know it's a Bone song, but
yeah.
But I don't know. It's where they get the
the audio clip
from? I don't know. Yeah,
sounds like a white dude.
I don't know.
And it's I bet I'll do it. I was kind of hoping you would, but I'll do it.
Yeah, probably somebody.
I know that.
Mingo said you're sus. Come out the closet already.
Who said that?
He said bring Chocolate Thunder out the closet.
Who said that?
Mingo.
Oh, hey, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, as they said on Seinfeld, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
For sure. More power to you. You just say my thing.
This came from, where is it at? It just has a clip. It doesn't kind of say like I wish there was like a platform where you could just like, I'm probably going to give somebody like $100 billion idea. It was said by Reverend Calvin O. Butts in 1993. We're not against rap. We're not against rappers, but we are against those. What he said.
I was gonna ask earlier, Deshaun Watson. I thought it was that dude Tony Busby, but that's someone representing like the defendants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the victims, I guess you would say.
Yeah, they'd be called
plaintiffs.
Yeah, I guess plaintiffs.
And then I was like, well, who is Deshaun Watson's lawyer? And there's this dude. His name's Rusty Hardin.
His name is Rusty Hardin.
Yeah, it just sounds funny.
Let's put it this way: you need a lawyer and you can afford him. You call Rusty Hardin.
Rusty.
You know who else he represented?
Who?
Roger Clemens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, got Roger Clemens off.
That cheater.
Is it cheating?
There we go.
I mean, is it cheating?
Oh, damn.
If everybody's doing it, is it cheating? I don't know. Is everybody's doing it?
You actually think OJ's innocent, don't you?
Oh, no.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Hey,
What I think is
due process.
What I think is that karma doesn't lie. And if you got off once, but the next 2 times you didn't get off, karma. What are you doing breaking in trying to steal back your own memorabilia?
I think
dumb, just dumb.
Was it stolen from him?
The lunatic wrote a book that said, "I did it." Didn't he? Something like that?
No, it said, "If I did it, this is how."
This is how I do it. Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, karma doesn't lose. Karma's undefeated. That's why I always say the ball never lies. Like if there's a turnover, the ball never lies.
Ball don't lie.
Rasheed Wallace used to say that all the time when he would foul somebody and he didn't think he fouled him, and then they would go to the free throw line if they missed. Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. It never lies. I don't know. What other entanglements we're gonna get into, James?
Not what we brought up earlier, Greg Jennings.
Yeah, what about him you don't like?
Yeah, I guess now he's on the sidelines and he's just throwing shade.
Got a big mouth right now.
Yeah, he's got a big mouth. Yeah,
got a big mouth.
And then he tries to be like, no, I didn't say that. I'm just whatever.
So he's two-faced and he's got a big mouth.
Yeah, I don't really care for him.
Lame. He's on that picture.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that was from. I mean, I liked him as a player. You
think Aaron really told him what he said? Save some for the rest of us. Because listen, in the NFL, you're not supposed to this isn't me saying this. This is from McAfee, but McAfee says the NFL players they tell you don't pocket watch. Pocket watch meaning don't be watching other people's contracts and what they signed for. Because everybody should want everybody to make more and more and more and more. Because when it's your turn, you'll make even more, right? More money is what I'm saying. And so if Jennings gets a big contract, that means the next go around, the quarterbacks are going to get even more money. Just look at Deshaun Watson and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers made 150.4, and then they that's guaranteed 150.4, and then next Deshaun Watson gets 230 million fully guaranteed. So you want everybody to make the most you can, because when you're up, hypothetically, in 3 years when Aaron's done with his contract, what if he still wants to play somewhere else? And they're said, all right, fine, we'll give you 250 million guaranteed for 3 years. We're talking big money here. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just saying you'll be due. You'll be next. But who's going to be crying about $150 million? Who's going to be crying about a $10 million fully guaranteed? Who's crying about that? Would you cry for that, Wes?
Yeah, I'm crying about it.
10 million fully guaranteed.
I need 10 million guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed. Wes Washington signs today for 10 million fully guaranteed with the Pat McAfee show.
Under one condition, and comes out of the closet.
Y'all leave that man alone. Y'all leave that man alone. Why they picking on you, Wes? What happened? They miss.
Oh, y'all talking about me? I thought y'all were talking about Paul, man. That totally lost me.
No.
But, yeah.
I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. I love myself.
What are you talking about? Because I don't want to kiss dudes? I'm not comfortable with my sexuality?
I never said that. You're the ones who keep talking about kissing men. Why do you do that?
Anyway, so
there he goes, Wes, again. There he goes again.
Who?
You.
I know that.
So anyway, I saw where the cornerback for the Browns signed a really big deal, highest paid quarterback of all time. That was kind of
Snorefest. Where's OBJ going? Where's OBJ going?
How can he go anywhere?
What do you mean? He's a free agent.
Why would you try to waste time on him right now when he ain't doing nothing?
The Green Bay Packers need a receiver. You need OBJ.
But
Sammy Watkins ain't gonna cut it. What you mean where?
When?
Now.
He's hurt.
Dude.
Did you not see the Super Bowl?
Dude. Yeah. Do you not know that injuries, they're rapidly increasing the recovery time? I promise you OBJ plays week 1. Promise.
Shit.
What you, okay. Man. Put some on it. Put some on it. I'm ready. What you want to name? I got mine. You got yours? I got mine. Shit. Right here.
Oh man, get out of there.
Yeah, Go on, run away. Go on and run away with it.
Why would anybody want to do that? That's just terrible. Now, if it had some THC in it, maybe,
I thought you were a good boy, Wes. Look at you over here.
I'm just saying, I would take the chance then if it had some THC. Not to say I would.
What if it was spicy?
No, I don't want it to be spicy.
Why is it spicy?
I think it's a bigger dare if it has some THC in it.
You'll just go to sleep. You'll just go to sleep.
I'm high for the first time.
You're gonna eat some Papa John's and you're gonna take your ass to sleep. That's what you're gonna do.
I mean, but I mean, maybe I eat too much Papa John's. And,
Oh, you eat too much Papa John's. Forgive me. And then you struggle when you take a bowel movement. Okay.
Got that itis.
yeah, what?
You
Man,
sleep
I can
instead of
I can eat that thing and have a heart attack and die. I'm
right.
too old for that shit.
Sure. Okay.
Man, I see people doing it, man. They just be sweating and it's just miserable. I don't. You might have got me before I saw all these people just being miserable taking the thing. But now that I see that, I'm like, nah.
That's cool.
No, thank you.
That's cool. We'll find something else. We'll have you do we'll have you do the Packy one chip challenge.
Nope.
As soon as they're not $50 a chip.
I'm not eating anything spicy. Know that now. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking any spicy challenges. It's not
So you don't
happen.
eat any spicy food?
I eat spicy food, but I don't eat anything that's gonna try to kill me. No.
Nothing's gonna kill you. I mean, anything could kill you. You just said eating a pizza could kill you.
No. I'm just saying, like, I think we use the bathroom a lot.
That's true. What about it,
I'm not
James?
doing it.
What?
Y'all want OBJ in Titletown? OBJ,
Shit,
Jarvis Landry.
At this point, what are our options? You know what I mean?
Probably somebody in the draft high. Probably someone like Drake London, Garrett Wilson. I think the best guy that y'all should go ahead is Jahan Johnson. That's the guy out of Penn State. I think would be really good for y'all. But y'all need a veteran.
Yeah,
I think the guy who makes the most sense, I think, is Jarvis Landry. He's used to playing in the cold. He's never had a big arm quarterback, and I think he'd be a good mentor to the receiving core for Packers. But
I don't know. That time's
does
ticking.
does Jarvis want to play there, or could he go play like? I mean, Dallas needs another receiver.
Time's ticking though.
Time keeps on ticking. Or it's not slipping. It's not ticking, slipping. Ticking, slipping.
Wow. Is Jarvis Landry out in Cleveland?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Okay.
And they got Amari Cooper now. Remember?
Why wouldn't they keep both of them?
Because they don't. You want to pay two $20 million receivers? No.
Yeah, it's the Browns, man. They got to load up and get whatever they can.
Deshaun Watson is going to make that receiving core that much better just by himself. And then you add in Amari Cooper.
I don't know, man, but it's Cleveland.
I get it. I understand. But
it's Cleveland. It just seems like you're going to see Deshaun Watson not be Deshaun Watson.
I beg to differ.
I mean, hey, you know what? I hope he comes back, and I hope he does great, because it's kind of messed up what he did to Houston, or what Houston did to him. But man, it just worries me that everybody sounds like they're going to be a great quarterback until they get to Cleveland, and then just go.
I like Baker. I don't love Baker, but I think Baker, when he's healthy, is a starting quarterback in the NFL. When he's injured, I think he's not good. He doesn't work. And I think that's for anybody. And so you had 2 years of Baker when he was healthy and 2 years when he was not healthy. And the problem is they're offsetting years. Like 1 year he's healthy, then he's not, then he's healthy, and then he's not. And then throw in Freddie Kitchen as your head coach, which is you're not going to be successful. So you really don't know which Baker you're going to get.
Had a good quarterback since Vinny Testaverde.
I mean, bro, Johnny Manziel, come on, bro.
What?
I'm just kidding. Baker wasn't bad. Baker wasn't bad when he was healthy. Deshaun Watson may be their best quarterback they've ever had. He's a top 3 quarterback in my opinion.
No, he's a great quarterback, but I'm just saying, it just seems like, I don't know if it's the city, I don't know if it's the cold, but it just seems like when people go to Cleveland, they just go downhill.
I don't really understand that, because Cleveland for the longest time was Cleveland. And then Cleveland went to Baltimore and became the Ravens. And then they drafted who? And who?
Ray Lewis.
And who else? Jonathan Ogden. And they built a cornerstone on offense and defense and won a Super Bowl with that mixture.
Well, those people are probably in Baltimore.
But Ozzie Newsome was the GM at the time for Baltimore. That to me is the biggest difference. And I think now Cleveland has a competent general manager, and he's young, to bring in the right people. And I think ultimately that's what the deal got done. I think number one, Deshaun felt comfortable with the head coach and the GM. Not to mention the Brinks truck they backed up with $230 million guaranteed dollars to go from Atlanta to Cleveland overnight. Because he was going to Atlanta. And then last minute deal, boom, I'm going to Cleveland. Because they offered him too much money.
I mean, maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe that's why he took all the money instead of going into a better situation.
And remember, Amari Cooper, the deal with Amari had already been done before he did his deal. So he knew he had a top receiver.
But he was just saying, like, hey, I don't know how good I'm going to be. I don't know how long it's going to last. So I'm going to take all the money I can get.
Not to mention one probably top 5 offensive line in the NFL, top 2 or 3 running back duo in the NFL. I mean, come on, dude. You got options. Then the defense, you got massive upgrades on the defense.
But it's Cleveland.
I get it, but you have proven veterans who are on offense and defense now. It's like, but it's Cleveland. Yeah, you're right. That skepticism is still there because of this name of the team and their past.
Cleveland's going Cleveland.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But what if it's not? What if it's LeBron in Cleveland 2.0? Right?
I don't know, man. It's like when people talk about buying a Hyundai. It's like, man, it's got the 10,000-mile warranty. It's got this. It's got that. But I was like, man, at the end of the day, it's still a Hyundai. I just don't trust it. I'm sorry.
We got a Papa Romeo in the chat.
What's going on, Papa Romeo?
What's up, Papa Romeo?
He said, "Hola, amigos."
Not too much. All I know is, Wes, I hope there's enough people watching who can understand the reference to a Hyundai. Because I get it. No. Hyundai. I'm just the same thing. But I understand that reference. And like anybody who probably has never made 6 figures understands that reference. I just called everybody poor. But yeah, that's what I'm poor. But that's just what it is. Like, you got to understand that reference. You got to be in a certain tax bracket to understand that reference. If you catch my drift. All right, boys. Anything else? Remember who's watching. What is that?
Crickets.
I don't know what that means.
Isn't cricket season like coming up? Like there's about to be like just this mass explosion of crickets.
June bugs are already here.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. All I know is I remember like in junior high and especially at it used to be called the intermediate. Did you go when it was the intermediate?
To the what is now the
Now it's Navarro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the intermediate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember in the back near the gym, there would just be like this little area.
Yeah.
And all those crickets just like covered.
Yeah.
And it always stunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They smell like shit. Like
smells
literal
like,
shit.
Smells like poop. Yep. Smells like feces. Not that feces, but like animal feces.
There would be kids that were like, grab them and just like throw them
against
each
other. Oh, at the wall?
Yeah, and you know what? It was like,
why would they throw them at the wall? Just so they splat?
Pop. Yeah, they just like pop them.
Here comes PETA.
I'd throw them at people. I'd really throw them at the wall.
Who's PETA?
PETA? I don't know. I think there's some organization or something.
Petered out.
I think they like animals or something.
I just remember them diving from the lights at football games. Like you go to football games and they just dive down on the people, man. And you see them freak out and stuff.
I know. Oh, you must be sitting at the top. I was like, I was never sitting in the top. I was in the field. But I remember you played basketball.
Yeah. So we were always drunk in the stands, so we had to sit away from people.
Just snitching on yourself left and right today.
What? Who am I gonna get in trouble?
Everybody. Well, we know Facebook already put you in trouble. They put you in the corner again. For 30 or 7 days this time.
30.
I think it was a week.
This is 7 days. They're like, Wes, go to the corner. Put yourself in the corner.
It's so stupid. But everybody knows I was a troubled kid, so I mean, it's no secret.
Troubled past, troubled youth.
I made some bad decisions.
That's all right.
You know, some of them have names.
Yeah, you have a name. What is it? What's up with the comments?
Huh?
Now I was just saying if anybody's talking in the comments.
Carla said, dang. Papa Rome said, it's y'all's world, fellas. I'm just living in it.
Yeah.
And Mingo said he makes 6 figures.
Shout out to Mingo for making 6 figures.
Shout out to Mingo.
IRS.
Hey, Mingo,
shout out to Mingo IRS.
Give me a small loan of $1,000.
What'd you say, Wes?
I was telling Mingo to spot me at 20, but I guess I should have went higher, man.
Solid 20. All right. Mingo's got it like that. He's got it like that.
For a straight 1,000.
I don't know. Anything else before y'all want to get out of here? I know somebody's got an early bedtime. They got an early call time too. How you liking your new transition, producer James?
It's good.
It's got its pros and cons.
Yeah. Well, only con is just the early morning, but
yeah,
everything. It's good.
You look a lot more rested.
Really?
Yeah.
I felt like I looked drained today.
Nah,
I had a long day today.
You look more rested. Wes, what about you, man? How's your neighbor upstairs?
Oh man, don't get me started on that. She's just every time I leave the house now, I gotta basically put my head down. So
why?
I don't make eye contact. So I don't make eye contact.
What's wrong with eye contact?
She wants to start talking.
She's probably lonely. Her husband probably died or something, and she needs someone to talk to, and you're just like,
hey man, no, don't go there. It's just
all I heard was don't put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby.
Right? I don't feel like talking. It'd be different if she was talking about something I would like to talk about.
So she was talking about what topic would she talk about that would interest you?
Sports. If she was talking about sports, I'd probably be like, hey, yeah, this da. But
she's like, go Razorbacks.
What if she had something on her door that just had like "Go Mavs"? Would you be interested? Would you say, "Oh, hey, how you doing"?
You'd probably go rip it off. You make the Mavs look bad.
Dang.
Nah, man. I just sometimes I just ain't got nothing to say. Or also sometimes I'm just running late, so I don't really want to talk.
Why are you running late?
Cause man, I'm on that CPT time. You know that.
That chandelier people time. You chandelier people, I don't know what it is. Y'all just highfalutin.
Yeah. The days of chandeliers are gone, brother.
We're gonna get you. I'm gonna find one on Amazon. I'm gonna find a nice chandelier, and you're gonna put it right over that right shoulder of you, so it's in the shot. And then maybe Carla will send you a Target bag, and you can put that back there too.
Well, I don't know what her obsession with the Target bag was.
It was there forever. That's what it was. It was sitting right over your shoulder.
I'm sorry. I'm not that tidy.
Oh,
I need to clean up now. It looks pretty bad in here right now. I just, I keep coming off these road trips and not unpacking or
I get it.
Taking forever. So
maybe your neighbor help you clean.
Maybe you should know somebody.
Nah, I'm good. I just, I can get a maid service. I mean, it shouldn't cost me I got a small apartment. It costs me like $30.
What if she brought you like a casserole, like a peace offering? Would you be accepting?
Nah, man, I don't know how she cooked. What if she don't put no seasoning into it, man? Give me some blame.
Why would you assume she wouldn't put any seasoning in it?
I didn't assume that. I said, what if? I'm just saying, what if she don't know how to cook? And then she, giving me food that just ain't good.
You won't know until you take a bite?
Man, I'm good. I don't want to take that chance.
Man, I don't know what that lady did to Wes.
What if she set me up, dude? She could have put something in there. Next thing you know, I'm,
paralyzed.
Going through what's that? The one movie with Misery. You got me tied up and just beating my toes with a hammer.
Go live.
Misery. I don't think you're that lucky, Wes.
Lucky? How was that? I don't think you've seen the movie.
Yes, I've seen it.
That was terrible. That was painful, man. Oof.
All right, boys. This is the last show before the draft spectacular. Anything I want to say, leave the people before we get out of here?
No. I think I'll be in Austin Friday.
Okay.
And, and then I'll be in Austin again. I think next weekend, or for the following weekend.
Okay.
But enjoying the NBA playoffs and enjoying the hype of the upcoming draft. I mean, I guess everybody's complaining because LeBron is not in the playoffs, but I still like it. I still enjoy basketball.
Never mind. James?
Yeah, what he said.
That's all you got? That's what he said?
Yeah.
I thought you'd be like bloviating about how great your birthday was and what you did.
I'm not a birthday guy, man. Like, I'm just not like, I mean.
You're not like me where you celebrate the whole month?
I'm not, dude. That's horrish.
I was going to say, you weren't hungover for today?
I was tired, but I wasn't hungover.
Yeah.
Stayed up late playing video games.
He was hungover Saturday.
I have a feeling I'm going to be hungover for mine this year.
Well, yours is on a Saturday, so.
Yeah. And I'll be in Austin.
Yeah, you'll be in Austin. We'll talk about it off air.
What's his nickname? Is he coming out?
No, I don't think so.
Big Nasty is not coming out. Big Nasty.
Why did you dime yourself out? I was kind of hoping don't say it.
Well, man.
I don't want people to find you.
I'm here for Big Nasty.
You can hear a knock on the door.
Yeah, your neighbor.
They can't find.
Shit.
What if your neighbor? What if she was watching the show?
That would be. That's low key. That's kind of crazy if she was.
I think she does watch because she's always talking about where's James at.
Well, what do you say?
He's down there.
He's a kept man. You know, he can't be strong.
Now he's trying to pawn her off on you. Dang, Wes. The love. Spreading the love. All right, folks. We'll be putting out notifications of the Draft Spectacular the next coming week. That'll be next Thursday, the 28th of April. I'm probably going to have, it's going to be a long show. It's going to be a big show.
That's when the draft is?
Yeah, the 28th.
Next Thursday.
Did you take off for Friday?
I did not.
Okay. You remember what happened last year?
Yeah.
All right, folks. Wes, you all right? You got something to say? You throwing up gang signs? What are you doing?
Oh, no, man. I'm just for my boy, Scott, man. I lost, so I wanted to do his little peace sign. Yeah, every time I took a picture, man, he threw up the peace sign. So, I just wanted to.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers for the Cunningham family.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. Until then, we'll see you next Thursday. It's going to be a big show. Tune in. We're going to be spamming y'all, just so y'all know. Until then, we'll see y'all Thursday, April 28th.
All right.